Hello, my name is Daniel and I'm learning to love me. This episode is a little bit a spur of the moment type episode. I'm out in the forest, no, really, training, free movement, training, posture, movement, breathing, relaxation through an old tradition, Russian tradition called Systema. And it became obvious many years ago in knowing that I'm on a new path in life, learning to love myself, that I also had to defend myself. And I learned that I have the right to defend myself. Not only verbally, but physically if I need to. By law, we are allowed to use the exact amount of force so that we can walk away from an assault. And Systema is, by the UN, declared as the most humane form of self-defense or martial arts. There are no belts, there are no competitions. You don't need any special clothing or setting to practice Systema. And in fact, you don't really go train Systema. Systema becomes something that is part of your lifestyle. To move, to breathe, and so on. Whatever daily activity you go about, you can utilize the knowledge of Systema. And so, in learning to love myself, it's very clear that I have to protect myself from the inside and the outside. What does that mean? It means the voices of the deceiver, the devil, Satan, call it what you want. We all have it. And from the outside, that's the obvious force, right? Here comes my cat. And how do I protect myself from the inside? Well, think happy thoughts. Think positive, stay God-centered and connected at all times. When that voice comes in that you're not good enough, go do something destructive. Listen to me, you know that this is how we used to do things, this is the old way, go do that. Then that's the voice that we pay attention to and turn away from. So that's the protection from the inside. Protection from the outside, well, that's the obvious one, right? When Jesus speaks about turning the other cheek, that does not mean take another punch or take abuse. It just means to forgive the other person. If someone's attacking you or your family, of course you have the right to defend yourself, to the one degree that you can walk away. The minute or the second you step over that and you start giving back, as in revenge, then you're off track. If you can do that, go preemptive, one punch, fine, walk away. If it takes a little bit more force, fine, then walk away. In Systema, we learned that the best way of avoiding a fight is to walk away, because a fight does not start here. It starts by being attacked from behind, being pushed, attacked or whatnot. Because if it starts here, you're a part of the fight as much as the other person. You have the option to walk away, but most of the time, our pride and ego stands in the way. And that's also from the inside. My pride and ego says, I can do it myself. Well, look where that brought me. So today I ask for help to protect myself and to get through the day, kind of thing. And that's where the love of Jesus Christ comes in, because it's always there and I can always ask for it. I can always go to Jesus Christ and ask for help. I use Jesus as my inner compass, my guide, a source of ever-loving strength and energy for me. Abba, the Father. The teachings of Jesus is something I'm trying to live by, as hard as it might be sometimes. Okay, so today's episode concludes that you're allowed to defend yourself. You don't have to listen to the old patterns of thought and ways of thinking. So try and ask for protection and protect yourself from the inside and outside in learning to love myself. I find it so fantastic that this creature, this being, follows me into the forest. She talks to me, she talks to nature, so she guides me. But I have a lot to learn from her. Maybe I'm the one following her. So if you've benefited from this in any kind of way, please share it with someone that you might think be in use of this information. And we do this for the love of God, Christ Jesus.